Welcome back to the world of Tapir. The story thus far is that the False Sun crew, following a lead towards the cult that has been summoning angels and devils, have gone into the desert on the road to Ditbach. From there, they plan to go to Reveil, the capital of Nislat. They have spent many days and nights traversing the treacherous sands and through many rests through sandstorms and an encounter with some Yuan-Ti that they had met once before and had a grudge against. They have progressed about 4 days worth of travel.
Did I write any notes for the last session?
I sure hope so. During the last watch, Corvus had felt a draw towards the bracelet, as it was glowing, and upon touching the bracelet on Levir's arm, heard some notes, familiar notes that had played back when they were in the various large constructs. However, there was a third note this time, whereas before there was only two. And now, as the dawn is breaking and everyone is waking up, that is where we start our day. So, what do y'all do?
Yawn, boy, I sure slept well.
Good morning.
Oh,
Praise the sun. Do all in the morning yoga.
I tried to look over at the horizon, just being dazed from waking up.
No, you were already awake. You had last watch.
Oh. Here you go.
I slept great.
I slept better. I felt
something.
something at my I felt something on my wrist last night.
How much further did we need to go?
You have 1 day's worth of travel before you get to Ditbach.
Hey, let's go to Ditbach.
Let's.
All right. Who is going to roll to see if anything happens?
Let me roll.
Okay.
Huh?
Let's see this roll.
What is it? What is it? Come on. Oh!
Wait, are we supposed to roll a d20 or a d100?
It's a d20 that determines what type of encounter you're going to have. Corvus, go ahead and roll a d6. Oh, why did y'all let Corvus roll?
5 again.
Oh, okay, 5.
Why did we let Corvus roll?
Because
I don't know.
I
We usually
rolled
do.
because last time I rolled
Corvus went
and
first.
we fought a guy.
I rolled the time before that, and nothing happened.
All right. I want.
Oh, I found a knife.
Yes, I want y'all. Oh no, y'all. last time y'all rolled a bad number, y'all encountered the Yuan-ti.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want y'all to roll perception as y'all are traveling through the desert.
All right. Perception
17.
15.
All right, Corvus,
I
And-
forget that I don't have the insane perception that
Fortuna had.
Fortuna had.
Yeah, you
Yes.
said. Roll perception.
Didn't she have like plus 13 or plus 15 at the end?
It was maxed out at the end. Ooh, 11. And what'd you get, Varen?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sushi with the highest
Oh.
roll.
Yeah. Sushi. As y'all are
Yes.
traveling through the desert, you notice something odd. You no longer hear like the skittering in the sand of desert lizards or the shifting sands of desert snakes. You look around and you don't see any birds in the sky. It's quiet. The animals seem to not be anywhere to be found.
Hey, Corvus? Hey, Corvus.
Yes? Yeah? Yeah, Sushi?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
This is as y'all are traveling through the desert.
All the animals are scared, and usually when that happens, it's your fault.
Suddenly, out of the sand, you see sand everywhere, an explosion seemingly, and then coming over the cart like Free Willy is a massive purple worm that lands like 50 feet away into the sand, sending sand flying everywhere and burrowing deeper. And once it's completely under the sand, you can't even see the entrance of where it made. It just blends in with the dunes. And suddenly, two more purple worms burst out of the sand, and another one. And soon, all four are chasing you.
When you say massive, like what diameter are we talking? Like
Well,
5 feet,
purple
30 feet?
purple worms are 10 feet in diameter. However,
Okay.
they are very long, and they have rows of teeth.
Well, diameter is
Yes,
the most important part. 10 feet's not that bad.
I see.
Bad. But when it comes to sandworms in various forms of media, that shit can get real big, real quick.
Yeah.
I see. 4 gigantic worms. Captain, what do you say we do?
Oh.
This isn't.
This is not good.
What was that? Run away? I concur.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get
try
out
our
of here.
best.
All right. Excuse me.
We commit to zoomies.
All right. Roll an animal handling as you. Yeah. Or I guess it'll be the. Shit. What's the noise you use to make camels go faster?
Mush? I don't know.
Camel noise.
I think-
Whip.
I think you usually just curse at them in Arabic.
19 animal handling.
All right.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
You're managing to keep the cart at a from. You're managing to keep them from gaining any distance, but they're still hot on your trail. Right now, they're about 30 feet away.
Ooh.
So
I'm
there's
going to.
how many of them?
4.
4.
4.
I'm gonna fire.
How far?
30 feet away.
I'm gonna cast slow at them.
All right. What do I need to roll?
Wisdom save.
All right, wisdom save. Are there any stipulations like cannot
What's that?
affect things that have wisdom of something or lower? Any of that?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Okay. All right.
Wisdom save 16.
Oh, well,
It's a 40-foot cube.
Yep.
it's 13, 3, 17, and 19.
Okay, so 2 of them are slowed.
All right. So, as you cast slow, 2 of them almost like they hit a wall, just suddenly just fall, or suddenly just like they're like way behind now, with how fast y'all are going. But the other 2 are still hot on your trail, 30 feet away. What are the others doing?
I don't really have much to do, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
You know what? Fuck it.
ping at him with the
Okay.
crossbow, I guess.
Do you want to
That's
take
all I can
aim?
do.
I will allow you to take aim.
I mean, I'm not moving, so I would say that I could.
If it works on a ship, it should work on a cart.
Alright, I'll an advantage attack at them.
Yeah. I'm being generous.
And it's legal, full advantage. Hand crossbow has a range of 30 feet.
Yep.
Alright, let's go. 25 to hit.
25 to hit? That hits.
Yes.
I fucking hope that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
10 damage.
Plus sneak attack.
I don't get sneak attack. Well,
Wait,
do
do
I
you
get
not?
sneak attack?
I
do have the advantage.
I'm pretty sure.
Sneak attack.
I'm pretty sure ranged attacks get sneak.
Yes. If you have
Yes.
advantage, yes.
Yes.
Alright, let's get... Okay, so 10 plus... 24 in total.
All right. It screams and it falls back like 10 feet, but keeps it. There's 10 more feet now between it and the cart as y'all are rushing. Who else wants to do something?
All right. I am going to. Ooh, all right. I am going to cast. Oh no, I can't do both of this at the same time. All right. I am just going to cast Gnaw on the ground.
Okay. What was that do?
A 10-foot radius swarm of invisible rats is summoned. And then any person that goes into it gets attacked. Must make a dexterity saving throw or take damage, or half on a success.
All right. Okay.
It can also be moved up to 15 feet, but I think that can only really
Yeah, that.
affect the slowed, even
Uh,
at all.
No, the slowed would still only be in it for one. With how long they are, I will say that with how long the worms are, I will say that the worms get hit twice by it. You said dex save?
Yep.
All right. Oh,
Basically, when they first hit it, and if they start around within it,
okay.
with a part of them in the area,
Oh,
the
yeah.
10-foot area.
All right, with how big the worms are, I will say that their tails are still in it when the next turn
Okay.
comes. All right. So the first time, one got a 4, the other got a 17. Not counting the slowed ones. They'll
They'll hit it later.
yeah.
Okay. One gets full damage and the other gets half damage. I think this base is saying I roll it damage for each individually.
I think so.
Okay.
Typically it'd be something that's done in initiative order, but right now we're just doing Calvin Ball with it.
All right.
God, I wish I had some epic chase music.
One takes 7 damage, the other takes 2.
All right.
I mean, or I could have made both take 4. Whatever, I don't care.
I can look up some royalty-free desert chase music.
Nah, I tried, but I couldn't find any that sounded good. Well, I didn't find any that would sound good for because I tried weeks ago when I made the table, since there's a few things I did expect you to actually just straight up run away from. All right.
Like this.
Yeah.
I'm using my bonus action to activate Hexblade's Curse on one of them.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
All right, you'd only be able to get the second worm, because the first worm got knocked back when, or lost. The second worm lost some distance when it hit with the when hit with the crossbow.
Okay,
right.
so I will be able to hit the one in the lead, and that deals an extra 3 damage from my thing earlier.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So the worms are going to. Oh wait, Corvus still needs to do a thing. Corvus, do you have anything you want to do to try and deal with purple worms?
Right now, I want to basically maybe try to do a guiding bolt on it, just to see if we could try to like avoid like missing it if they become a threat to us. Like,
Yeah. They're chasing y'all. One is 40 feet away, the other is 30 feet away, and the 2 slowed ones are actually getting pretty far away.
I'm gonna target the 30-foot one.
All right.
With the guiding bolt.
All right. Roll to attack.
Mm. 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right, let's hit it for 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You strike it with your guiding bolt, and it hits it right inside the mouth, causing a little bit of blood on the roof of its mouth. It falls. It loses about 10 feet of distance. So both of those worms are about 40 feet away now. It's time for the next round of encounter, I guess. So they are starting their round still in the ghost rats.
Okay. Make dex saving throws.
All right. Oh fuck! The first one got a nat 1. The second one got a 17.
Okay, the second one wins.
All right. Again.
Yeah.
All right. Roll damage.
Oh gosh,
Okay.
my mom's calling.
Which one was the one that had the extra damage?
The curse.
Yeah.
That's the one that
Is that
saved.
the second one?
Yeah, that's the one that saved.
Okay. So that's a total of 5 on the one that saved and 7 on the one that didn't.
All right.
I'll be right back. Have Varen do her stuff for me.
All right.
Varen's gonna do a firebolt.
All right. Roll to attack.
It's gonna be at one of the ones that is not slowed.
Yeah, the ones that are slow are, well, they've lost a lot of distance. This is a high-speed chase, and they are no longer high-speed. Since, yeah.
It's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. And that is 9 plus 16 damage.
All right. On which one? The one that's cursed, or the one that's cursed is also has the guiding bolt. So if you didn't roll advantage, and we'll say that's the one that's not cursed.
I did not roll advantage.
All right, then we'll say it's the one that's not cursed. You said 16?
It's Hexblade's curse, so
16
it's not the
damage.
one that actually does anything anyway.
Okay. Well, Sushi hit.
Okay, I'm back.
Sushi hit the one that was cursed with the guiding bolt.
Corvus.
Yeah, Corvus. Sorry. All right.
All right. So it's. I also can go, right?
Yeah.
I am casting Hex on the one that's cursed.
All right.
Did you hear that? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It is hexed.
And
It's
then I am.
it's hexed. It's cursed, and it's guided. Or guide bolted.
And now I'm Eldritch blasting it, which is with advantage. And
Yeah.
okay, that is a
Wait, no,
20...
wait. Aw. Could you fire
Bitch, I just
the
got a
other
nat
one?
20.
Okay.
No, so I got a 19, but because it's Hexblade's
yes.
cursed, that counts as a nat 20.
Yes.
Okay.
You got a crit.
Yeah, I got a crit, which doubles all dice.
Mm-hmm.
No sneak
That
attack for
is-
me, then.
9 damage plus 11.
That's 20 damage.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
23.
23. All right.
23 damage.
All right. That one falls back another 10 feet. Or, well, it loses 10 feet of distance again. It is now 50 feet away. The other one is still 40 feet.
And now I can't get advantage at all.
All right. Levere, you're up. Well, you and
All
Corvus are up.
Alright, let's have a sneak attack. Let's go at it.
All right. There's one that's 50 feet away and one that's 40 feet away.
Alright. The one that's 50 feet, I'm gonna steady my aim so that I can actually manage to hit it. Or at least try to.
All right.
Because it's outside of my efficient range.
Oh wait. Shit. There was something I was supposed to have y'all roll a animal handling at the start of this turn. Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm saying it now because that might actually affect what Levere does.
17.
All right, you managed to keep the current distance. They don't gain any distance, but neither do you.
Okay.
Alright. Steady my aim so that I can get this as a regular roll. 13.
13. It just bounces off their skin. All right, Corvus, you're up.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Has anyone already targeted the close one? The close one?
Yes, both of them have taken damage. The closest one is 40 feet away. The other one is 50 feet away. The two that are slow are pretty far away now.
Okay, so both of them have been hit. Okay, I can
Yes.
do that. For my action, gonna use Toll the Dead.
All right. What's the distance on that?
60 feet.
All right, and that's a wisdom save.
Yes.
All right. 15.
15 fails.
All right. Roll that damage.
Hold on. Let me just get the custom because it doesn't automatically set it up for this. Oh, that's a 22.
Oh fuck, that's actually a lot.
That's 21. 21, I mean. 21, but still, that's like nearly max.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. I need to do some math.
With 2d12, that's pretty good.
All right.
That is literally the best you could easily do on a random roll that's not max.
All right. So, that one falls back another 10 feet. Both of the purple worms are now 50 feet away. Top of the order, animal handling. I'm gonna remember this time.
All right. Who's riding the carriage? Because
I'm
That's
doing that.
Captain.
yeah.
Go ahead, Captain. Go ahead, Captain. This is your ship.
15.
15. All right. Let's
Not
see.
terrible. Not terrible. Could be worse. This could
Uh,
be may worse. be advantageous to myself.
All right. One of them
I've
gains
really-
20 feet. The other gains 10 feet. Let's
Which
see.
is which?
So, one of them is now 30 feet away. The other is 40 feet away.
Yes. 30 feet.
All right.
Viable range.
All right. Y'all go. Any order y'all want.
Hmm.
I would like to
Okay.
go.
All right.
All right.
While this one's still 30 feet away before any of them can knock it back.
All right.
All right, let's get that aimed fire at it. And let's go with a 23.
23 hits.
Let's see, that's 27 damage.
27. Jesus, that is amazing.
27.
That is great. All right.
27 damage to a boy that's 30 feet away.
Well, now it's 40 feet away as you get it in one of its you spot a tooth that's like slightly rotted, and you hit it and it causes the tooth to like crack all the way up to the root.
Blah.
It shrieks in pain and loses about 10 feet. It's now 40 feet away. The other one
As
is
someone with my own dental issues, that's painful.
yeah. All right.
What about my effective range? Dang it!
I guess I want to go next. I want to go next.
All
since
right.
You said in order, right?
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna told it that the other one. Sorry.
All right. The one that's cursed.
Yes.
All right. Oh fuck! That's a natural 20 on its save.
Yeah, that succeeds. That succeeds.
All right. It
If the one that's cursed comes within 30 feet, don't hit it, please.
the one that was cursed was not within 30 feet. It's the one that was in
Okay.
40 feet. So Varen and Sushi, y'all still have actions.
Yeah, I guess I'll Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Is it worth it to give myself advantage?
Probably.
Yeah, sure. 5 10 HP and advantage.
Advantage is always good.
Advantage is always good.
Not if I waste my 5 temp HP.
24 hits.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
15 damage.
15? Alright.
Why are you laughing?
Because that was such puny damage. The hex, I mean.
I rolled a 10 on my first one.
I know! It's just the hex damage was the 2. That's like a paper cut.
Not like a paper cut. That's a pretty bad stab wound.
2?
Yeah, one is a cut, 2 is a stab wound.
If you say so. Alright,
A knife fight, you get dealt every round 1 to 4.
Alright, Varen, you're up.
Firebolt.
Alright, which
One of the
one?
non-slowed. One of the non-slowed ones.
Alright, for the
I don't think we need to care about the slowed ones.
Yeah, the slowed ones I'm pretty sure are out of range from Firebolt. You can't even see them anymore. Either they've gone into the sand or you're too far away from them.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
All right, roll damage.
Did they ever cross my gnaw?
I'll
Did they ever cross my gnaw?
I'll say yes.
Okay, so those two got damaged a few times. You can do that whenever you want.
Well, before you did the hex, because hex is also concentration, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah. But for the
Well,
purposes,
they did do that the third round anyway.
for the ease of
so it
purpose,
could've-
they're no longer in combat.
Fine by me.
That's 31 damage.
31. To which one? The first worm or the second worm?
First one.
All right. And how much was it again?
31.
31.
That's what happens when
All
you
right.
crit your firebolt.
Yeah. That one is going to fall back another 10 feet. So now it's 50 feet away. All right. Top of the order. Go ahead and roll animal handling.
Animal handling.
I'm picturing you have like one hand on the reins and the other hand just throwing fireballs or firebolts.
This is spinning. That. Holy shit.
What?
That's another natural 20.
Oh fuck. All right. Let's see how much distance. All right. Oh, nice. So you managed to gain a considerable amount of distance, 60 feet. As you gain an additional 60 feet, as the damage is starting to wear on them. They're now 110 feet and 100 feet away. I'm actually gonna hold up. All right. The one that took the most damage, which was the one that you hit with the firebolt, goes into the sand and does not come back up. It seems to have left the fight. However, the one that is cursed and hexed is still following. It's about 100 feet away.
That's a distance.
Yeah. Actually, wait. No, actually, it's... Nope, actually, no. It actually is going to go into the sand and also not come back up. They cannot see that far.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
quote-unquote see. They only have
As
an...
it's going down, can I try to hit it?
I mean, you can try.
All right, I can aim. The ineffective range is 120 on the hand crossbow. So
Yeah, go for it.
all right, let's aim and try to hit him.
Yeah, just a straight D20.
19.
Oh. Yeah, 19 hits.
I mean, it's not. A
I'd like to
straight
also
20,
try.
It's a D20 plus 8.
Oh, okay.
No advantage, so just 10 points.
All right. But it once you're out of the range in which it can sense you, it gives up, and
With a 17 hit.
a 17 does hit. No, wait, my mistake. 17 does not hit. I was looking at the wrong number.
Okay.
Its
Okay.
AC was 18.
All right, Silver.
Yes.
Be honest.
What?
Were we even close to killing
No.
it?
You got one of them was almost getting close to bloodied.
Almost getting close.
Yeah.
So like a quarter.
No, you were over a quarter.
Oh, a third.
I need to do
Closer to a
math.
third, probably.
Actually, it was 10 points away from getting getting bloodied. The first one was. The one that got hit with the critical firebolt.
Nice.
Yeah. The way I was doing it was every 20 points of damage, they lose 10 feet of distance. Or I guess, yeah, they get 10 feet further every 20 points of damage. But as you are, as you have effectively ran away from these purple worms, and the sands start to shift as they normally do once more, you start to hear the sound of the desert wildlife skittering around. The weight of such an encounter finally fades.
Oh boy. I hope we don't have to deal with that on our way back.
Yeah.
All right. So, the rest of the day is relatively calm. You're thankful for that, presumably. But eventually, as you're walking, you see up the road a civilization. You see a city surrounded by sandstone walls. There's a gate on the wall with silver patterns glinting in the sunlight. This city has a large spire in the center with a massive palace that you can see hints of even from here, as there's silver and gold into it that shines the sun right into your eyes, almost as though it was intentionally built to catch the eye of people coming this way. But what's more is, as you get closer, you can see that out of the massive spire in the center, there's streams of water flowing down into aqueducts, which are providing the city with clean water. As you approach, you can see two guards are stood next to the main gate. Beautiful geometric patterns that some of them even look like various animals that you had come across in the desert, like a mosaic celebrating the triumph over the harsh conditions of this environment. Welcome to Ditbach.
Cool. We're in Ditbach.
Ditbach. Yep, it is around 4-ish in the afternoon. The sun's gonna be setting in like an hour and a half. As you're coming in through the western gate. And that's why it's shining right in your eyes, reflecting off all of the silver.
And gold.
The gold is on the palace. When you get close to it, eventually the wall itself eclipses the palace. But that is an understandable thing due to, perspective. But yeah. As you approach, one of the guards, an orc, says, "Halt! Are you, what's your business in Ditbach?"
I can't
The
remember
normal.
I can't remember if we're stopping in Ditbach or going a bit past it.
The place that you were given a lead about was Reveil. Ditbach is a
okay.
halfway point.
Right. Uh, hello, sir. We're on our way through. We're heading towards Reveal.
All right. How long are you staying? Are you staying the night? A few days? Passing through immediately?
I'll turn back to the rest of the crew.
We'll
What do you
stay
think? Stay the
tonight
night?
and maybe refresh our supplies tomorrow, and then we'll be on our way.
Okay. Where'd you say you were headed again?
Reveal.
All right. He writes that down on a sheet of paper and says, to get to Reveal, you'd have to use the southeastern gate. That's where the road to Reveal is. For staying the night, I suggest, I suggest using the Lamb's Wrath Inn. That is usually the preferred spot for people just passing through with no other business.
Thank you.
Not to be too nosy, but what's with the paper?
We've had a lot of issues with people claiming to be just, staying a few nights, and then it turns out that they're, they're not exactly forthcoming with why they're here. People were caught smuggling certain things in and out of the city, and Lord Clifton Chaser does not allow that.
Oh, smuggling.
Presumably, he wouldn't. Otherwise, it wouldn't be smuggling.
Here I was thinking it would be cultists.
Well, if there are, then that's above my pay grade. We just caught
Why
them
does everyone say that?
because I'm not paid enough to deal with that kind of stuff.
They're just cultists.
Sushi, most people aren't as crazy as we are.
Look, I'm just here to bust people coming in with artifacts.
This man's just doing his job.
I'm just here to make sure nobody's coming in with artifacts pilfered from from Shamira or something. We have to. There have been some robberies. The Institute's notified us of some robberies, and the smuggling route's been coming through our town, and it's bringing everything down. I'm just trying to do my job, all right? I'm just trying to, make sure that the snobs in Driel don't get the magical artifacts or whatever the hell they're taking.
Well, I
I'm not,
assure
I'm
you
not.
that all of the magical artifacts we have are perfectly legal.
All right.
I think.
You have magical artifacts on you? Do you have any affiliation with the Institute?
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
prove it?
I fished out my Institute badge.
Yeah, takes it, looks it over, eyes you up and down. Yeah, alright, seems legit. But if I find out that any of the stuff you're getting makes their way all the way to Jariel, then I am gonna personally come and hunt you down and put your head on a pike.
I've never even been to Jariel.
Neither have I.
Sushi, you're from Jariel.
Which ones were real?
Jariel is the one that's way to the east. It's the one that your home is a part of.
Only legally.
Yes. You don't.
You've only legally been to Jariel.
You're
we
Jareelan.
We don't recognize it. We don't officially recognize their sovereign.
No, they don't recognize your sovereignty.
Hell, some of them don't even recognize Bailey's sovereignty, even though
We're like that. We're like one of those little islands that, like with the Prince Harry cult or whatever, like claimed, but like we're like no.
Yeah. All right. He lets you in without any issue.
Was it Harry?
He lets you in without any more issue. As you're following the road, you do actually see the Lamb's Wrath. It is a inn that is multiple stories tall. It is built out of sandstone, just as most other buildings are. It has a picture, like one of those signboards that hang over the door that depict a lamb that has like angry eyebrows and is surrounded by fire. Imagine an angry beep beep sheep.
Beep, mean. Very cute. I'm gonna be honest.
As you get closer, you can see that there are vines covering the roof and the walls.
Wow, those must be hard to maintain.
Yeah. You can see the aqueduct system running to the building. There's tiny pipes that like slowly drip water down into the into some non-sandy soil. It looks like fertile soil that the vines are coming through.
Oh. I just saw a thing on another site.
It's imported.
Someone in VR chat made a world based on the Code Lyoko towers,
Oh, nice.
and they called it an old show.
Rip. All right, back to the game.
It's kind of old though.
Now, back to the game. We can talk about Code Lyoko after.
Hey, our
Yeah, but
tangents
we
are
never
out
do.
20 seconds.
10 seconds. In the rules, it's 10 seconds.
I thought the
15.
rules were 30 seconds.
No, 30 seconds way too long. This is over the tangent length.
Yes. It's rule number 3. Alright, so, what do y'all do?
Go on the inn.
Alright?
Yep.
Alright.
Pitch up the camels, go on the inn.
Alright. So, going into the inn, you can see that the insides, the walls are painted with beautiful geometric patterns of reds, blues, yellows. There's greens, but not as common as the other colors. The one running the bar is a gnome, and he has his hair's gone gray. He's got a massive bushy mustache, and his skin is tanned from the sun, and he is currently wiping down a glass.
Hello.
Hello.
We need a couple of rooms for tonight.
All right. How many?
2.
All right. 2
Oh.
rooms. All right. Let's see. He goes under the counter and fishes out 2 keys and says, "All right, for the night, it'll be 12 gold or 12 silver."
We also have a couple of camels that need tending to.
All right. If you want to hitch them in for the night, and we'll provide food for them. Let's see. The 2 rooms, camels. How many camels?
2.
2? All right. 2 rooms, 2 camels. I'll say 20 silver for the lot. That does not include. That doesn't include meal or drink. for you. It does for the camels, but not for you.
Oh, that's fine.
All
That's
right.
fine. I'll hand over the silver, the 20 silver.
All right. He pockets it and slides the keys to you.
Thank you.
Would you like to get some food now or come in later? We just started preparing the dinners.
What do you guys think?
I think I'd
would
like to.
wait until there is an actual dinner.
I'd like to.
There is.
I'd like to sit on a bed for a little bit. There's only so many nights you can rest in a bedroll.
Yeah. We'll lay down for a little bit. Maybe be back down in like an hour or so.
All right. We should have most of the preparations done by then. So
Alright.
you'll probably have the dinner menu instead of the lunch menu.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy your stay. He
Thank you.
waves and then goes to tend to another customer who's pours him a drink. The beds are they're remarkably soft. The blankets are made of a very fine cotton, and the
Nice.
It better be soft. 2 gold.
2 gold for 2 rooms and tending to 2 camels.
I'm gonna toss
Bill?
one key to Levere.
Uh,
Kora Sushi, you pick who you're bunking with.
Sushi.
Well,
Corvus?
Olivia?
I mean, I'm fine
Huh?
bunking with. I'm fine bunking with sushi.
Okay.
Kora Sushi with me then.
Smalls have a room. Smalls have a room. Go to small room.
all right.
We both take up as much space as they're in.
You can both lay splayed out on the bed without even touching each other.
Ah.
Yeah,
Heaven.
the bedding is soft. The pillows are made of of a cotton with some kind of wool inside. They don't have down, unfortunately, but it is nice to lay down in. The bed seems to be made of a similar material to the pillows, only a bit firmer.
I mean, down pillows are a little bit too much hassle.
Anything y'all want to do before y'all go for dinner?
Relax. Stretch.
All right.
I can think of one thing, but I don't think I can say it on national television.
With Sushi watching.
I know, cleaning myself exactly.
Ew.
Polishing
Shower.
your there is no
Polishing my scales.
yeah there is no shower in here. These rooms do not
There
have
is a
showers.
bucket.
That bucket ain't for washing.
Here's your bucket. It's do shit.
No. This is a town which has bathhouses.
Oh.
Washing is a social
Oh,
event.
that's pretty good. Probably doesn't waste that much water.
Yeah.
Depends on how it's used.
Yeah.
I would assume something closer to like an onsen policy where you don't have to change the main water most of the time.
Yeah. All right. So, anything y'all do? Three.
Farron will freshen herself up a little bit with prestidigitation.
All right.
Lavir will
Yeah.
take a quick nap. Probably not short rest length, but just like, lie down, close his eyes, like, soft.
Y'all said y'all were gonna lay down for about an hour. That would be a short rest length.
Oh, okay, then in that case, Lavir takes a nap.
All right.
Sushi will take the time to doff her armor, which seems she probably hasn't done for like a week.
To what her armor?
Take it off.
Oh.
The doff. Dawn
Yeah.
and doff.
Oh yeah. All right.
Doff.
Eventually,
Did you mishear her and think she said she was going to quaff her armor?
a little bit.
Yummy.
Eventually.
The armor potion.
Ew.
And then also lay down on the bed and use Lavir's tail as a pillow.
All right.
There's 2 beds.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but your
Oh.
tail is firm like memory foam.
Eventually the hour passes and you can begin to smell the smell of dinner cooking up through the cooking up the stairs. You can smell it from up the stairs. It smells a little bit spicy. There's a actually roll perception to see how well y'all smell it.
7.
Oh man,
I'm sleeping.
it smells good. What about the others? Do y'all want to see how well y'all
9.
smell it? You got what?
9.
Smells like food.
Did you say perception?
Yes. It is a smell-based perception. There is definitely a smell.
Yep.
But yeah, eventually
There's a smell somewhere.
eventually it's time for dinner.
Is Corvus still away?
I don't know.
I guess. Muted. Said like half an hour ago, BRB.
Yeah, I'm. All right. Y'all stay in your rooms or go down.
We'll
I
go
want
down.
food.
Okay. All right.
The food smells good.
Yeah, then go.
I'm going.
I wouldn't know.
Y'all can go on your own prompt. You don't have to wait for me to ask you to do it.
Oh, I don't want to be rude to the DM.
You're the one that needs to make the decisions. Chalkfeet, we can hear your breathing.
You're like breathing into the mic. Your mic has suddenly gotten a lot more sensitive.
All right. As you head down, you can see that there's a few plates being brought to a couple patrons. The person at the bar, that gnome, says,
Better?
so y'all are down. I'm guessing y'all started to smell that food.
Smells good.
No.
Yeah, we got the when we had the place built, we had it we had the ceiling specifically angled to carry the smell of the kitchen up to the rooms.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We got 2 soups tonight. One is a Campbell soup with rice. The other's a cactus soup with fries. And we have a special today. It's a scorpion cake. The cake comes with a tankard of ale. The soup comes with some wine, and the other soup comes with some rum. But
Please explain the scorpion cake, please.
well, we got some we got some crust and put it into a pan, and then we ground up some scorpion, along with some herbs, spices, a couple of the meats. But it's mostly scorpion meat, and it is about 4 silver piece. But that also comes with a drink. It's really good. If you want it, you should get it before it sells like sells like scorpion cakes.
What was good?
The scorpion cake.
I'll have one.
All right. So 1 scorpion cake. What about the others? What are y'all getting?
I mean, I've eaten actual literal bugs before, so I have no shame. I'll have a scorpion cake.
All right. So 2 scorpion cakes, and for the missus and the bird.
Yeah, I'll have the camel soup and rice, and then I'll also take a scorpion cake.
All right. So 3 scorpion cakes, camel soup, and for the bird.
Let me just at Corvus real quick.
You can also have a cake.
All right. I'll give a cake for then. All right. So that's 4 scorpion cakes and a camel soup. The total is going to be 25 silver for all the meals and drinks.
I hand over. I hand 4 silver.
All right. That covers your cake. And the others?
I hand over some silver.
How much?
Between 3 and 10.
Well,
Whatever she doesn't give, Varen will just hand over. Varen will just hand over like 30 silver.
30 silver? All right.
Yeah.
He takes it and then sections off 9 and says, "All right, this is your change. This
I
9
give
silver.
her 5 silver.
Uh,
I give 5 silver.
This is this a tip?
Yeah.
This total of 14 silver is a tip?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So generous. All right, we'll get that out right away. In the meantime, here's your drinks, and he starts pouring 4 tankards of ale, and a glass of wine. If you need any more drinks, just let me know. These drinks with your meal do come with refills for the first hour.
Thank you.
All right. And
Sushi has genuinely got no idea what the value of a silver is.
so
Reminder that Sushi has hundreds of gold and hundreds of platinum and hundreds of silver.
yeah.
Varen's
She has
just
far
generous.
less copper.
All right.
I mean, I'm currently holding on to 650 gold and about almost 1,000 silver.
Yeah, same.
All right.
Adventuring's good work.
It is.
I think it's more that we have found like pirate treasure. Like not specifically pirate treasure, but you know what I mean. Like
Mhm.
the high seas has a lot of gold.
No, I think it was specifically pirate treasure.
As y'all are drinking and as y'all are drinking and waiting for your food, Lavir, you hear a voice
Hello.
pop in your head, one that you've never heard before. And it says,
Uh-huh.
it says, it says, ah, is this Lavir? There's a message from one of my colleagues. How much do I? My colleague says check the book. He's been trying to, and then it gets cut off.
All right.
Hmm.
Huh. Hold on. Let me formulate this. Yes, this is Lavir. I assume this is from Cross. I will check my book. Thank you.
I love the sending spell so much. So,
All
Only
right.
if it wasn't Tross. Just some random person.
All right. I'll look into my book then.
there's a lot of writing. It says, Lavir, something amazing happened. The construct did the singing again and had another note. Did you find another one? Please respond. And then it says, you still haven't seemed to have seen my message. I think you haven't responded. And then another says, alright, I'm starting to get a little worried. I'm gonna have my colleague contact you. Please let me know if you're okay.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Just respond with "am fine." Just like the smallest amount of words possible.
I'll write in my book.
Uh,
Hello, Tross. We are fine. We've been traveling through the deserts, heading up towards Reveal. No, we haven't activated any more, structures recently.
a few minutes. Oh.
uh,
Go on.
Sorry for leaving these unread for a few days. We've been traveling through quite a few sandstorms.
You know, you probably would have still gotten reception in the sandstorm.
It's a little less about reception, a little more about trying not to get eaten by giant purple worms.
A few minutes pass, and the book responds, I'm so glad you're okay. Traveling through a desert can be very arduous, so I understand. It is concerning, though, if you aren't the one that made the thing do... If you aren't the one that made the thing sing, then that is very concerning, because now it means there's an unknown factor working. There's an unknown factor, and I'm worried it might be Lincott. And that's what it says.
I will write down. I have no doubt in my mind that old fool has nothing to do with it. If anything, I'd sooner believe it was Mal than him.
Almost immediately, the response is, if it's Mal, then I'd honestly wish it would be Lincott. I don't trust Mal the slightest anymore. Not after he tricked me on our way to Esfold.
Also, I would like to remind Silver
Mm-hmm.
All of the conversation in the book is done in precursor.
Right.
I gave him a
Yeah, you gave him a cipher.
translation a cipher personally for him.
Yeah. The initial message was definitely in common. Like the messages that were unread were definitely in common. But now it's back in precursor.
Precursor because this is sensitive stuff.
Yes.
Sensitive stuff that fool Lincott doesn't know how to read.
Yeah. Even if the text does fade once it's been read.
Yeah, prying eyes and such, crying.
Yeah. Loose lips sink ships.
And in a water world, that's a very tall task.
Yeah.
I don't think tall task is the right phrase, but whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't trust Mal either, but there could be worse.
Eventually your food comes out. You all get your scorpion
if it's
cakes.
if it's not responded to yet, I'll just put down meals here. Gotta go.
All right. The scorpion cakes actually look pretty good. It doesn't look that different from a lobster, than a like a crab cake or a lobster cake. Although it's more of a meat pie rather than an actual cake. But
What's it taste like? Spicy?
Not spicy, but it does have a sort of a citrusy taste. Almost like it's got a natural lemon zest in, like, a natural lemon zest, like, ingrained in it. It's got
mildly disappointing.
got a nice sour, it's got a nice sour to it. It's not overpowering, but it's just enough to make your tongue tingle. The camel soup, now that smells like it has some strong spice in it. It's got some vegetables, potatoes, it's got carrots, it's got celery, it's got camel meat in it, and it's also Varen, taking your first bite of the soup. It does have a nice capsaicin to it. It's hard to place the origin of the taste, but it seems like it's in the broth itself.
Good.
Is it broth or stock? Which is soup?
Broth. Soup is in broth.
Oh, okay. So then that means
Hold on, I
stew
can
is
just
in
quickly
stock.
Google stock. Stock is made from bones, while broth is made from meat or vegetable.
Alright, so then yeah, it's broth. But yeah, after a few more bites, you find that there's a
Stock is thicker.
that you find that there is a specific vegetable in there that's like one of those small soup onions, but instead it's it's sort of an orange, and it has a nice fiery taste to it.
This is really good.
I am making myself hungry. I'm making myself
fair.
hungry for fictional food.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like
Or make yourself
seafood.
hungry for a cake with scorpions in it.
I don't even like seafood.
Seafood.
It's basically a
depends.
goth
Scorpion
lobster.
chowder. We should have a chowder.
Unfortunately, chowder's not on the menu.
I saw a video where a guy ate raw scorpion, like sashimi style.
I'd try that. You're breathing again, Chalkby. Do I need to take away your
Oh,
breathing
I'm sorry.
privileges?
Yeah, you. I don't know why, but your mic just sometimes bumps back up in sensitivity. I can hear your fan in the back.
I can't hear the fan. I can just hear the breathing.
I mean, I don't hear the fan anymore, but I did a bit ago.
Oh. All right.
A pretty
Along
loud
with
fan.
breathing.
So, anything else to do while y'all are eating?
Drinking
hopefully.
plenty of ale.
All right. Y'all have any other plans for the night?
We could get supplies in the morning before we leave. Wait, do we want to take a bath tonight?
Probably a good idea. Get sand out of our nooks and crannies.
A nice little soak would be good.
All right.
Let's take a bath.
All right. Once you finish your meals and finish your drinks, you head into the city and make your way to the. You ask around and eventually find the bathhouse. It's a public bathhouse, and it's about 2 silver per. No, not 2 silver. 15 copper per person to bathe. It is 2 gold for a private bathhouse, though private is as you're reading the finer details about what that means, that just means it's not like private. It just means that it's a more expensive one, so less people tend to purchase that. So there could still be people, there's just going to be less people. I guess the term I guess it's more premium than private. But hey, it comes with a free wine.
Nice. I'll hand over 8 gold.
All right. Eventually you make your way to the premium the premium
Wait,
baths.
is it? How much gold is it per person?
The premium bath is 2 gold per person. The
Okay.
the public is 15 copper.
Varen paid for it. She paid for everybody for private.
Yeah. I'm changing it from private to premium since I'm pretty sure that's the word I actually meant. But as you make your way through, you find your way into a room that has a large bath about 10 by 10 and about goes from 3 feet deep at the edges to 4 foot deep. Has like a slight slope to it, so it's about 4 feet at the middle. But there are places to sit on the very edge. And there are others there. You can see that there is an Aarakocra that seems to be some sort of swallow, and they are and he is a blue swallow with a white chest, and he has his wings spread and is soaking them. Next to him there is a gnoll who is wearing a muzzle and is basically laying down in the water to have just like only the head above, and is sipping the wine glass through a straw because of the muzzle. Those are the only people in the premium baths.
All right. I just realized something.
What?
Levere, with all this sandstorm, Levere's probably been buffed shine.
Oh, yeah. The places where your armor doesn't cover is like to a polish. But you do start. You do have a bit of tarnish on like your side, and like the base of your tail.
Tiny Levere.
Yeah.
We should have
Yeah.
gotten you to get naked
He's a
and shoved you in the sandstorm.
He's a shiny boy.
Shiny.
Hey, you're not doing that unless you want to clean sand out of uncomfortable places.
Yeah. You're handed towels and a plate of 4 wine glasses filled with a red wine are placed on a table next to the. They're on a tray placed on a table next to the bath. The table has a shelf that has various soaps and other things. There is even scale polish. You do find some scale polish there.
Ooh, I haven't had proper scale polish in forever.
Nice. Friend's gonna find a soap that she likes.
What
is that?
You found one that smells like
Levere's-
strawberries.
Levere's just been having to make do with abrasives, sandpaper, and such.
Sushi there? Sushi's there, right?
Yeah, everyone's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all there.
Everyone's
I
there.
suppose Sushi needs to find like
Are there little cubbies for keeping our stuff in?
fur shampoo.
There are lockers on the wall. Like there are not foot lockers. That's what I was. Basically chests. But yeah, there are.
Strips and puts his stuff in one.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
Everything but the
boy.
sword. Sword goes in tummy, everything else goes in chest.
All right. So, as y'all get nude and then slip into the water is warm. You can feel that the tiles that make the floor of this bath are warmed from underneath, which is good because as the sun is setting, you can already feel the chill of the desert night starting to come in. But with the warmth of the water, it's actually really relaxing.
That's nice.
I feel like Sushi might end up shedding a little at this point, which sucks.
No, it's almost winter. You'd actually be growing in your winter coat.
Yeah, but you shed when you grow in a winter coat.
I thought you shed your winter coat.
It depends. Do rats have double coats?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Do rats even get a winter coat?
Some do.
Rats get a winter coat.
No,
Rats' furry coats keep them warm during extremely cold temperatures.
they don't have a winter coat. They just have the one coat all around, and it's in warm temperatures. They use their tail to not overheat.
When it's cold, they can change the way their tail works. That's cool.
That is cool.
It does not particularly get thicker in winter.
All right, so yeah, you won't shed.
Says
They do shed still. They like fur
Caged
falls
bird
out.
singing from Rat Forum.
So, anything in particular y'all want to do here in the bathhouse? Other than bathe?
There are many things that I could do.
Such-
However, this is a public space.
with not just Varen, Corvus, and Sushi watching, but also the other two people bathing in this bath.
Yeah, and two weird random people. So instead, I will polish my scales, clean up, and have some wine.
All right. Roll perception as the other two start to get fairly loud and drunk.
15.
15. All right. The
I would also like to drink wine.
all right.
18.
All right. Also, with all the drinks
It
y'all have
counts
been
as
having,
poison, doesn't it?
yeah, go ahead and y'all with all the drinks y'all have been having, go ahead and roll Constitution saves. Sushi, you have advantage.
10. I'm sloshed.
You're not sloshed.
22. I am fairly sober.
You're not even tipsy. You have an
22.
iron gullet. You're also not tipsy. You're handling like a champ. Lavir, you are tipsy.
I'm drunk.
Not drunk. You're just tipsy.
Kinda
And
drunk.
we can assume that Corvus is just blackout drunk.
Corvus, you there?
Probably not.
I mean, they left and came back into the VC at some point.
Well, they're still muted.
Mm.
Wouldn't it be funny if they forgot they were muted this entire time?
Gun metal.
Either way,
I have done that in the past.
either way, as you're as the one is getting, as the Aarakocra is thoroughly inebriated and is like patting the knoll on the shoulder, and he says fuck, what was the voice I was gonna do? Yeah, and look, we should have charged extra after the worms, okay? We could have gotten a bit more. You would have understood. There was like 5 of them. Yeah, we should have gone back and get the harvest of the other, the one. Man, these people don't even appreciate good. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the knoll is just laughs. It says, "Body, you know, tomorrow, fuck resting. Let's just get back out there, okay? Okay. You can find someone. Just nobody's gonna go out there like an idiot without someone else. Fuck it. Which city? I'm gonna let you decide city next time. When we get back to the guild, you're gonna point to the map. That's the city. We're gonna do it. Alright? Alright. And he pats the knoll like on the forehead. And the knoll tries to bite, but can't even get his mouth open because of the muzzle.
I'm just happy that Sushi doesn't have a muzzle.
It can be arranged.
It very much could be.
The Aarakocra's like, look at them. Look at those ones. They probably got everything figured out. They're in here. They've got cash to spend. Hey! Y'all need escort? Not like that kind, but like through the desert. Last people we got through the desert didn't even chip. We fought 5 purple worms, killed one of them. Alright? We're tough.
Killed one?
Yeah, there was 5 of them. We got one.
Well, that explains
Neat.
why we were only chased by 4.
Yeah, that could happen again if you don't hire us.
Who are you?
I'm Wallows. This is Farouk.
Can you spell that?
Wallows. W-A... Wait, no. Yeah. W-O-L-L-A-W-S.
And the other one?
V-O-R-U-K.
Varuk?
Yeah. Brook and Wallows.
Olas.
Yeah. Definitely not Wallace. Definitely not swallow backwards. Look. Name a city. We'll get you there. Alright?
Well, we are planning on heading up to Ravala in the morning.
Daravil's great. The only other person you'd need us. The only other person is that's in the city, not on service. We got here first. They got here last night, I think. But don't trust Keyball. They're not trustworthy. We are good. 300 a night, or a day. Our rates, 300 a day. Alright? For estimates, Revel 5 days. 1,500 gold. We'll get you there safely. Alright? And then 80 for each day of delay. Make sense? So, yeah,
I turned to our captain.
Baron looks like she's about to start laughing.
It's either us or Cabal. If you want to do a 30 gold day, that's cheap. You don't want to cheap out on the desert guides. Between you and me, Cabal's wagon smells. You don't want to be in a smelly wagon.
I think we'll have to think over it over the night.
You don't even... Yeah. Starts to slip in the water. The, Knoll stands up and picks up the Aarakocra by the scruff of the neck and, starts, heading towards one of the lockers and dries off. And, the Aarakocra seems to be conked out.
Small Aarakocra. Poor guy.
I'm just gonna polish my scales.
Once
Drink some
they
more
once they leave, you have you do have the premium baths to yourself.
So we're not hiring them, right?
No. No.
No.
Oh, bless their
If nothing
hearts.
else, I don't think someone with a muzzle is particularly trustworthy. Yeah. Anyway.
And eventually, time passes.
Mean is what that is.
Y'all have gotten all the sand out of your nooks and crannies. You've shampooed. You've gotten cleaned. You smell nice and fresh. Levere, your scales are vibrant. You learn the scale polish also works on the bracer, because polish is polish.
Give that silver bracer a nice polish.
It's platinum, but yes.
Just standing outside of the bath, hands on his hips, completely naked. A
Yeah.
shiny, sparkly boy.
Yes.
That's a nice shine.
Thanks.
You can actually see yourself in the reflection of his scales.
I'm gonna like make like a muscle, like flex my arm and just watch this look.
Hee hee.
Hey, you make a good mirror.
Thanks.
Alright.
I know she's probably doing it in front of him, but it's funnier to imagine her flexing in front of his butt.
I was imagining, like, the chest.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably where, but it's funny to think about her reflection in his butt.
Levere does canonically have that cake.
He is canonically caked up.
Yeah. You got that dumpy.
Levere is a kobold. They're all thick.
Levere has jail bar bending thickness.
Levere is thick for a kobold.
Levere canonically
True.
bent jail bars with his booty. That is canon. You can go
Yeah,
back.
I
It happened in
remember that.
the
Canon.
Silamestal bar jail bars.
When they broke him out at Farron Cat's Shit Your Pants.
Yes, yeah, that was the shit your pants episode.
Yeah, it was.
Oh god, that had so much shenanigans.
Yep.
Shenanigans are fun.
They are. So once y'all dry off and get dressed, do y'all have any more plans for the night, or do y'all head to bed?
I'm going to bed.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll say Corvus follows.
Where is Corvus?
What are you talking about? Corvus is right here.
Where's Gunmetal?
I've just learned to
Corvus
accept it.
It's like passed out.
Yeah, Corvus is just as passed out as that Aarakocra was.
By the way,
You
I
gotta-
want to know
you gotta-
how buoyant is Corvus?
Hollow bones.
So like pretty buoyant, right?
I have to look up, do crows float in water?
Because I like to imagine her just kind of like floating half on top of the water, just being like flat.
Yeah, crows easily float on the water.
But for a while.
Yeah, for a while. So eventually you do have to pluck her out by the scruff of her neck.
So that her feathers don't finally get soaked with water so much that they start to sink.
Yeah,
So the oils get overwhelmed.
yeah.
Yeah,
The-
They're not
she's a
duck.
she's a magpie, not a grackle.
Yeah,
Not a duck.
yeah,
Grackles are very oily.
yeah. So,
What the fuck is a grackle?
it's
It is a bird that is.
it's a corvid.
It is a corvid. Well,
It's the blackbirds you see that you think initially are crows or ravens, but they're not.
I don't know if they're corvids.
I thought they were. Anywho, so eventually you all go to bed, and the night passes. You wake up
They
safely.
are icterids.
They are not.
You wake up safely in the in your soft beds, back at the inn, back at the Lamb's Wrath.
Chakvi, I'm going to post a picture to show you exactly how oily a grackle is.
How
Okay.
does your
I've been looking at pictures. At
Okay,
grackles, and they
Rule
look like
3.
grackles.
Rule 3. It's rule number 3.
Me.
Been going on about grackles for more than 10 seconds. So, you wake up in the morning back at the Lamb's Wrath. What do you do? The day is yours.
The breakfast.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Okay. The breakfast is they've only got one breakfast available right now. It'll be a couple more hours before the rest of the breakfast dishes are prepared. But right now, what they have is a sort of oatmeal with some cinnamon, some sliced apples. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? That'd be really good for Corvus too.
Yeah, it's about
Nice.
it's about 1 silver apiece, and it does not come with an alcoholic drink, but it does come with some fresh squeezed citrus. A blend of orange, lime, and lemon.
Alright.
I can feel the scurvy leaving me more than it already has because we have limes on the ship.
Yeah. How much was it per?
One
Lime.
one
1
silver, 1 silver
Okay.
each.
I'll hand over 4 silver.
All right.
So everybody can some.
All right.
Cool.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry for the our main cook didn't come in until our main cook was late. So the other dishes that take a bit more time they're gonna take a bit more time to prepare.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Stuff
right.
Oh, it's
happens.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Hope you enjoy your meal and you have a
Thank you.
good day. Whenever you
You
come
too.
back in town, be sure to stop by.
Will do.
All right. All right. So you finish your meal. I guess you eat your meal. Anything? And
Do we need any supplies? Do we need any more rations or drinks? Or any general things? I guess we should probably get more feed for the camels, or do we still have enough?
that's Levere to track. Levere's the one that's keeping track of inventory.
I am. And I guess that is my job as first mate.
Should be in notes.
Probably be.
Actually.
We should probably buy some more just in case.
All right.
Did we know that it was Sushi's birthday recently?
Yes.
Or is that coming up?
That happened on the way to the desert. She got the new shoes, and she did say,
Okay.
yeah, she did say it.
I'll get her a special cake or something too.
Okay. All right. See, between the cake, the feed, from what you heard, it would take about 5 days to get to Reveille. The place where you would buy supplies for the camels would be at one of the gates.
Okay.
And the guard said the one to Reveille is the southeastern gate. I believe. I'm gonna double check that actually. So I said it, and now I'm starting to have some doubts. But I will double check.
Southeast is what you said.
I know. I just want to make sure it actually is. Nope, it's actually supposed to be the northeast.
I would. That's what I was guessing it should have been.
My mistake. Sorry, I was thinking of Ditbach.
Hmm.
I was having trouble pulling up the map before. So when you ask around, you find that it's actually the northeastern gate instead of the southeastern gate, and that that guard was confused. But yeah, at the gate you can see the Aarakocra and the Knoll. The Aarakocra is holding his head. He is holding his head like pained and trying his best not to look to the east where the sun is. Trying to stay in shade. Clearly hungover. Levere, roll perception.
Alright. 13.
13? Yeah, I'll say that's good enough. It's not exactly hard to miss. But, a few, like 30 feet away, you do see another group, with another group that seems to be a member of the guild that escorts people through the desert. It is the same. Its silhouette matches that wagon you saw the other day, with its jagged, looking, covering that looks like it's straight up a piece of, like a piece of armor from a big bug or something. And even from here, you can smell a very, very citrusy smell. Like, it smells almost artificial, like an artificial lemon. Like, very strong lemon cleaner. That you can smell even from here. The person who is feeding the camels is an elf. A full elf. With a tanned skin, and some beautiful black hair that flows all the way down to his shoulders.
I'm sorry, my thing cut out. Did you say half elf or full elf?
Full elf.
Okay.
He's currently feeding his camels. And and next to the gate there is the stand where you buy food for camels.
What kind of foods do they have for camels?
Camel food?
Yeah, fodder.
Like pellet food or
No, it's
roughage feed?
yeah, like grasses and stuff, like wheat or long grass, like dried long grass. The food could also work as kindling, like the starter kind of. Ah, shit, is it kindling? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what you do?
We're gonna leave soon, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna approach Sarah Crook. Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling okay?
Yes.
Look
Can
a
I
bit
help you?
hungover there, mate.
No. It's fine.
I'm gonna clap him on the shoulder a couple times.
Ah, please don't touch.
Eh.
My wings are very sore.
And cast Luster Restoration.
Oh. Well, that feels great.
You're welcome.
Alright. Can I help you? Are you, looking to trek through the desert?
Oh, I think we'll be fine. I just noticed you seem a bit hungover and I felt a bit bad for you, so figured I'd help you out.
The knoll starts, like, cackling. And the Erica just, like, smacks him on the
did
hip.
give us a bit.
And he's
You
like,
did give us a bit of a good time yesterday.
what?
the
No,
bath.
I'm
Amazing.
I'm not that kind of escort, okay? I just bring people through the desert, okay?
I thought you were funny. I thought you were funny.
Oh. Yeah, no.
So,
Phrasing.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, we got back from a very, difficult mission, and I wanted to celebrate surviving.
yeah, we get you.
You wouldn't
I
even
think
believe what we encountered. We encountered, 5 purple worms, and managed to kill 3 of them. That's why our services are, top-notch.
I thought you guys killed one of them. That's
What?
what
No.
you said yesterday.
No, it's definitely 3. I must have been I must have been too out of it to remember. It was definitely 3.
Really? We encountered 4 yesterday.
Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of purple worms in the desert.
Uh-huh.
There's probably a lot more on the trip to Reveal. Why do I...
Meh.
Hold on. Guess some things are... I guess not all things are gone. I think you mentioned Reveal. Or was that... Did I make that up?
We did mention that.
Okay. Good. Sorry, last night was very hazy.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah. So, if you want our services, it's 300 per estimated day. To Reveal, it'd be, let's see, that's about 5 days, and so that'd be 1,500 gold. And for any delays, if we have to stop for like an entire day, then it would be an additional 80 on top.
I think we'll manage just fine on our own, but thanks. Have a great day.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll walk away.
All right.
Casting prestidigitation to make him smell some strong drinks and stuff.
He already does. You don't have to worry.
Yeah. He still smells like wine.
Overwhelm.
Make him smell like lemon.
I'll switch it to smelling like different fruit, different citrus, and then I'll make it smell like shit.
Oh. Yeah. After a while, he like starts sniffs and is like, "Ah, gross," and smacks the knoll on the abs, and the knoll's like shrugs like. Rrr. By the way, Knoll still wearing the muzzle. Yeah. So, where you headed?
Gonna get some feed for the camels, and then we're gonna leave.
All right. Be about 5 gold for 5 days of feed for 2 camels.
Okay.
Okay. As you start walking out, that elf notices and rushes to you and says, "Ah, wait! Are you going into the desert?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you need a guide to guide you."
Thanks, honey, but you're not my type.
No, don't worry.
We're going.
You're not my type either. But I will offer my services as a guide along with my companion, Kibal. Or with my companion, Kirin. Sorry, I'm Kibal. Nice to meet you. If you're interested, it's 30 gold a day. Plus any...
Is his cart nearby?
Yes, it's the one that looks like... it's the one that looks like it's made of trash and monster parts.
I want to see if it actually does smell.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and make him hear. Wait a second. Let me double check prestidigitation.
I want to see if it actually does smell.
noises.
Can I do that?
Yeah, his cart does smell strongly of, like, artificial lemon. Like, imagine... Have you ever just straight up smelled Lemon Pledge?
Lemon pledge.
Yeah, that's what it smells like.
I would like some lemon pledge.
As you're investigating, you do notice that there is a figure sitting in the back, completely covered and prepared for a desert sandstorm, like full cloth goggles, and you can't see anything that isn't cloth or goggles, and they turn to you and say, "Well, hello there. You shouldn't be back investigating. How can I help you?"
What was the elf's name again?
The elf is Kibal, Kibaal.
Did we grab our camels?
You do have your camels with you.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, what is it that you are looking for? The person in the back just pokes you with a stick. Sushi.
Ah. Hi. What?
Hello.
What are you?
I am a guide through the desert. But I guess you couldn't
Why?
tell that. It's very hard to tell what with my desert attire and being in the back of a desert guide caravan. Surely
I wanna
nobody could
poke
have
him.
ever guessed it. I would prefer you didn't do that.
Why do they talk like Baymax? And what do you want with me?
Well, you're the one that came over here. I figured you wanted something else. I've just been sitting here, and you came up to me. This is your conversation.
I have been wondering.
Ah, yes. I've been wondering too. What is wrong with your face?
Why, thank you. My father gave it to me.
Wow, I feel sorry for him. I would feel terrible having to grow up with a similar face to that.
Oh, I'm sure he did. He killed a lot of people.
Yes. They say looks could kill. But I don't think they meant in that
I think
way.
he preferred a gun.
Hmm. Well, I would put a gun into my brain if I had to look at you for a prolonged period. Now, shoo. Yes. You have done me a bother, and I would prefer you didn't do that.
I will return to Levere.
Alright. Varen, as Kibal is trying to convince you, says, well, I bet you didn't know this, but I do know a shortcut. I could get you there in 4 days. Yes, 2. Yes, 4 days, and I can get you there.
Right.
It's a guaranteed or your money back.
What's that on your head? Just gonna use prestidigitation to make it look like there's something over there.
Eh? Yeah. Looks up and says, what?
No, never mind. I just thought I saw a scorpion. You're fine.
Ah. Right. So, how about it? I can get you there in 4 days. 30 gold apiece. For 30 gold a day.
I'm going to make him feel something on his head, like something like soiled on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Rubs his head to try and, like, wipe it off.
I'll cast it again.
Yeah. Alright,
I'll make him feel it down the front of his pants too.
alright. I see what you're trying to do there. You're trying to make me think that you got it handled, but I know that you don't. It's a very dangerous place out there.
Your voice makes me want to punch you in the face, but
Oh, I get that a
You
lot.
know- I'm sure you do. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. Wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
That is an 11.
That fails, and he is going to take...
Why are
6
you
damage.
attacking him? Why are
6
you
damage.
attacking him?
What did you cast?
Vicious Mockery.
Ah, he gets a nosebleed. He's like, very well, but don't come crying back to me unless you got money to pay me. Because then you can come back crying to me and I will guide you through the desert. No hard feelings. And he walks back to his wagon and says, alright, Kirin, ye not gonna be this time.
As he walks out, I'm going to use prestidigitation to make it smell like he shit his pants.
The figure that's completely covered says, well now, in here I thought you couldn't get any more charming, but here you go proving me wrong, and just like cast prestidigitation to clean him up.
We're leaving. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay then.
So, as you head into the desert, with 5 days to progress until you get to Reveal, I think that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna have a little bit of a shorter, only about half an hour shorter than normal, but I think it's a good stopping point. So next session, it is going to be back to the desert.
More desert hijinks we come.
More
The elf was
desert.
annoyed. Person in the back of the cart or whatever.
Yeah.
I liked them.
I
I
did
mean-
like Angry Baymax, whoever that was.
Yeah.
That's not the vibe I was going for. I mean, you could
Look,
still
you just had like
you
a
could
monotone voice for them, and it was just kind of like,
you could still get their
yes.
services if you want to pay.
No.
All right. So, yeah, next session y'all are back in the desert. For now, though, check out some of the other stuff on the channel. Biddy and I have the podcast where we read RPG horror stories every Saturday. Come
Every
watch
Saturday.
us. Yes. Chalkfee has Curse of Strahd.
which will be, which is fairly close to concluding. I'm fairly certain.
Probably.
They might die next session.
But maybe
Maybe.
not. Maybe not. I think that we can handle 8 whites at level 5
And with only half the party.
with only half the party. I mean, I know they say don't split the party, but that's more of a suggestion than a hard rule. But, yeah, there is also, Biddy is playing Minish Cap.
Yes.
We are, going to be...
We're getting through it.
Yes. There is also Hollow Knight, played by yours truly. And finally, there is Bug Fables being played by my boyfriend Scraps. And finally, there's Tabletop Thursdays, where every Thursday, Biddy, Chalkfy, and I, and sometimes Scraps, play Tabletop Simulator.
I am overall losing. in
No,
the consistent
Scraps
members.
is losing
in the consistent members.
Okay, yes. No, I think Rando is losing in the consistent members.
I don't feel like Rando should count as a consistent member.
I
Rando just exists.
Rando is who wins when
Rando's
there's
there.
a draw. Alright, so, comment challenge of the day. If you could go back in time to record any kind of lost media, what would it be? I would try to... I would, like, try to use time travel and other shit to try and get that secret, that My Chemical Romance album that was recorded and then canceled and never released because Gerard Way thought it was way too depressing.
I don't know what I would do. All right.
Or maybe
I
I'd
don't know.
or maybe I'd
I really
record.
gotta go, so I'll get this out before the end.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good night, everybody.
I'd record the Bacchanalia.
Oh,
Good
nice.
night, everybody.
All right. Good night.